Pisces, what's good? I'm your Mile High Priest chilling up here. This is your spring equinox, solar eclipse, new moon in Aries message. This is your April outlook forecast reading. I am your mercurial effervescent Mile High Priest chilling up here. My name's Armando. Thank you for being here. You have an interesting spread. You are purging and purifying, and this is at a high level. I'm gonna try not to get too ahead of myself, so let me just read you are like in a disillusion state, so this is very supreme in its in an exalted state, or it could be aggravating in a kundalini rising, the need to curtail sabotage or eliminate self-sabotaging behavior. Pluto is coming through a lot in your horoscope, and if you are a Pisces rising, this may resonate more so. But regardless of your Piscean placement, thank you for being here. I honor you, our energetic exchange, and I'm drawing this during the spring equinox, and it is the Venus hour, and we're about to switch into the Mercury hour right before sunset. Pisces, thank you for being here. Regardless of your Piscean nature, your house of Pisces placement, this may resonate with you. I'm getting that maybe this isn't even Pisces, or it may be, yes, Pisces, but it could be a lot of 12th house placements. And maybe this is just a Piscean thing, a archetype of Pisces, having been through this in the last 2.5 to 7 years, being on both sides of this. So Pluto now wants you to take charge, as in seeing both sides, as in applying wisdom. So accessing wisdom, how to come to it. So you are in a elevated spiritual zone. This is a elevated spiritual experience. It so far reads like that for Aries, even Aries. And I started with Aries. I've done Taurus, Gemini, and then I came through for you, Pisces, because I was like, I want to do it differently and not wait till the end to do the Pisces reading. So thank you. I just ask that our guides, I petition for our guides to protect and allow me to channel and download, interpret divine messages for you for your solar eclipse, new moon in Aries. Maybe coming from being othered, coming from being too smothered, or coming from being othered as in left out, because that's general vibration here, and realizing why you were left out. Even coming back to tribes, to soul tribes, or coming to new ones, which is very much like the Aries message. But for you, first, this disillusion, leaving what is drowning you in excess, being othered, being really honoring the journey more so, or now others will see it. Now that is your conviction, or you attempt to begin at that origin point. This is all coming up, and it's like you have the Holy Grail speaks to you, the light of God, the voice of God, a divine essence, and particularly honoring your worthiness as a divine leader, no matter who you are, whether you're like a mother, a single parent, or a teacher, leader, a spiritual leader of some sort. So coming to understand why you went through what you went through. So the story of Mary and Magdalene, Mary Magdalene, and the story of Mary, as well as coming to a new level of self-worth and not backing down from exhibiting that nature. So your nature is valuable, even primal, sacred nature. This then eliminates the fractured self. So now you're coming to understand how to take action from this essence. So appearing on a broader, wider frame, a wider stage, a bigger audience is coming. Your day-to-day involves more and involves you being in public more. So now addressing the way that you're perceived, perhaps you are perceived as either you're like too domestic or too the opposite of domestic, which would be like the story of the Mary, which is, you're about you're about town, you're loose. Wow. New contracts, even karmic, beautiful karmic soulmates coming in. Maybe you are now working at a higher level of in your spiritual work. The level of experience that you possess means you work with higher level soulmates, or you come into higher level soulmates, or a higher level soulmate appears, okay, because you do have the Aries Queen of Wands here. Situation being the merger, taking responsibility. So in this case, you were having a lot of fun, and maybe now people perceive you as not taking responsibility, or now it's like exhibiting. So please don't click off. I just take what resonates, and this could be who you're working with, who you're dealing with, or again, it's like you've tamed the beast, and your passion. This is coming to like purity. So we have the Panther, which is the total annihilator, the purifier. We have the Vulture. We have purging, and then the purifier. We have the purging Panther, who is also aligned with the Queen of Wands, right? In their transition from the Black Panther into the dotted leopard, I believe, not the cheetah. But there are a lot of fast cats. The dotted leopard, the cheetah, the black cat, the Black Panther, fireworks. You're a firework. Maybe you are that. You're the total annihilator, and now you're a total creatrix, a total creator. Perhaps you were this could be what you were considered, perceived as the home wrecker, but now you're the home builder. Maybe you're dealing with someone who mirrors this. There's a lot of mirroring, because Mary Magdalene is associated with the martyr, right? Or Jehovah, and they were both perceived as lesser, right? Wow, what's going on? Going through many transformations, purging, purifying, no longer leaving yourself out. Maybe you othered yourself too. You could, there is wisdom being brought to you. So receive the gift of wisdom. This is from your ancestors. So the Vulture is considered a good deity in Egyptian mythology, although in other mythologies they are not, right? So here we go again with the black and the white coming into the field of color. We have the Hangman, the martyr. Again, is there a Pisces involved? A lot of Pisces. This is a Pisces reading. We have the Panther, total annihilation, the Tower card. We have the Father of Swords, if not a spirit guide of the highest vibration and brilliant light, then you are acting in fairness. This is meant to come to fairness. This is done for you. It is, yes, for the better, which is what Panther and the Vulture remind us, that the purging and the annihilation, the purification, is to bring back balance, which is this change, right? Maybe you took on a lot in you were doing a lot and not being provided well, provided you were not receiving provisions, you were not able to access, because you were left out in you doing and sacrificing. You did transform, but now your complete and total transformation, Queen of Wands, brings in the change. So becoming more responsible, even eliminating where you are left out. So eliminating people and groups that don't see your level of worth and maybe consider you even like marked, or is this like the witch's wound, or you have a wound from past life, or past life wound healing, past life karmic mate healing. You've healed from a karmic situation. I just want to say the supreme spiritual message of this card may be summed up something like this. Eventually, each of us will come to a level of consciousness so profoundly high that the only level higher is the universal consciousness of deity itself. Remember, we were speaking of deities with the panther and the vulture being one of the most highly revered in Egyptian mythology, as well as demoted to disgusting lower form, right? So now you come to a level of consciousness so profoundly high that the only level higher is the universal consciousness of deity itself. And you did have the world coming out, but I like the Two of Pentacles more because that's more playful, that's more real, that's actual responsibility instead of just in the waiting. Right now you're waiting, you're in the waiting room. Do you believe in what you see? Okay. Are you questioning? Our disillusion into the infinite is ultimate sacrifice, the ultimate marriage. Deity lusts for the moment when all her children will return to her. Someday, each one of us will also lust for that moment. Is there a lust for life out of being left out? Thank you for being here. What a intense spread for you. Total annihilation and transformation after being the martyr, having gone through your Saturn in Pisces. Maybe even attaining and then being let go, fired, garnering attention, and then the gossip, the fire start, right? Like the rumor mill. He said, she said, dealing with non-committal people who are unwilling to commit, or people who then project that level of non-commitment, or their behavior, or hanging out with the wrong crowd. Pisces, it's all that, right? Guilty. It's research-based. Okay, look, the higher font says research-based. Now, order in the court, order in the Pisces court. What are you polishing up? Bringing order, right? Wow. Or earlier I said, oh, look, you do have strength. Mary and Yeshua, right? Yes, I was saying Yahweh, which is God. I'm like, God, help me with this story. Look, inspired action, Kundalini rising. This is your ecstatic disillusion. Okay, a new direction, I suppose. Will you claim this? Is it a victory? It's more like your inspired action now. That's why rebalancing comes out. This is your witch's wand of power, and so don't waste it. Creative sacral zone, you are the vessel. Okay, you contain that much power, and now it's cleansing and purifying, learning an ultimate lesson in love, who you share your value, who shares your value, okay? Wow. Understanding your value is too high for the streets, right? Pisces, this was a journey, if not a karmic up leveling, meaning you signed up for this in this lifetime to be the martyr, to be martyred, to be left out in the cold, but then you rise to some kind of valuable disposition through your efforts, through your creative power, through you dissolving impurities and coming to a holistic outreach, outburst. But also, if this is loss is number 11, the Leo card, and you are, then comes 12, the Hangman. It means this was a karmic lesson, and now you're left with what seems like nothing, but you possess love. You are patiently awaiting in your new direction. You're carving your own path out through love. The Empress, Venus in Libra, Venus in Taurus, maybe a love connection is coming. You're coming to find clarity first. The Empress was figuring it out. The Empress is figuring it out. You're finding clear. What was the Seven of Cups giving me earlier? Determining what you want in all aspects of you, okay? Feeling secure, feeling confident, feeling worthy, speaking it into existence, honestly, determining between being discernible. Wow, being discernible in what is just a nudge or what is intuitive, instinctual discernment, and then honoring connection to higher source. Even new spiritual guides come in, new psychic power, new psychic connection. Cool. Yep, Seven of Pentacles, moving away from that which only is aggravating, and that you can't spend any more time out doing the field work, okay? You can't, when you get your hands dirty, it can't be, it has to be in the laboratory now, Pisces. You are in the laboratory and you're alchemizing, okay? Take your time. Coming to balance, come to balance. Saturn in Taurus, Venus in Scorpio. Maybe you are dealing with a lot of relationships or just dramatic drama people. Lots of drama. And maybe that's it. It's not that you're the loose, it's just your drama or something. Or you're done with the drama anyway. It was big, it was dramatic. A lesson in what you love, what you really love. Who are you really gonna love? Okay, wow. What can we confirm? The moon. Card 18, Pisces. That's you. Moving through chaos, moving through black and white thinking. A lot of people holding you back. A lot of people wanting to hold you back. Maybe dealing with a scorpionic imbalance in a relationship. Contracts, bad contracts, sneaky people, dramatic people, a lot of the hysteria, the people, you meanwhile you're just trying to eat popcorn and get through the movie, right? This is research, right? Look, Ten of Pentacles, out in the hood, right? Out in the hood, you're like, I know what I'm working for. What are you working for? Look, the need for boundaries. Wow, the Empress, the Queen of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. You have said yes to many things, looking at where too much is too much, whether it was too many bad people that you're dealing with, bad guys or bad dating experiences, bad relationships, just honoring where you can set up boundaries and where you can say yes less and where you can say no more, or where you can be more open to trust, or where you don't trust anyone. Now you trust more you, your essence, your space. It is illuminating a new journey, a new path opens, a new meaning for your legacy. The Empress, the Queen of Wands, once again. The Empress is here twice, 3-3. The Queen of Wands, Leo, Queen of Wands. We have all aspects of the Queen of Wands. This is a grown-up transformative moment out of many life lessons and accruing and attaining, working for a lot, taking on a lot, even where you weren't paid well or where you weren't seen as the Empress, where you were doing a lot of the work, where you were the attractor, where you were the magnet for all of it, right? Where you were the magnet for the good, the bad, the ugly. Having said yes too many times. Okay, now in the community you appear, you're starting to resolve the way you appear, and maybe even asserting that you're not the Delulu, you're not the crazy one, right? They're crazy, not us. I object. Look, 10 of Wands. No. We are not. You're not taking that on, right? You see it for what it is, or you see your way out, right? You see your way out. Now you understand why this happened. 6 of Cups. The fantasy is going to leave you out, okay? So you got to make it through the final. This is why. Go to the Aries reading. This is why you were left out. This is why you're feeling left out. Honoring the protection being afforded to you and the spiritual lesson in this perspective, or always leaning into others' projections and perspectives, or leaning too much with that scarcity, not honoring your true purpose and work. Mercury in Virgo, not Mercury in Taurus, but honoring why. Okay, that leaves you in this drought, in this unsuccessful level. 7 of Cups, 7 of Coins, trying to determine what brought me here, trying to determine where you said yes, where you should have said no, right? Whoa. Any advice from King Solomon? King Solomon flips it on us always. Pisces, take only what resonates. Leave the rest behind. Number 12, okay. What, is this really the advice, King Solomon? Control, authority, leadership. Okay. You're coming into charisma. Take matters into your own hands. Don't wait for anyone. Take charge. Otherwise, there will be no progress. Make a bold decision. I wonder why. Why should they? Because you are the Queen of Wands. You are the Empress. You know exactly what you want now. Okay? Yeah, you're like leveling up. You're rising to a new level. A new version of you is coming through. Timing, taking time. Proceed with patience. Take the time to think things through and get it right. Pace yourself, okay? There is time to address how you're gonna come out. But we have 5 of Pentacles and 5 of Pentacles. As in, you have to get rid of a lot of this. And maybe you were not understanding why, so it was you were not wanting to, right? Queen of Pentacles keeps coming out. The leap of faith is for your money, to make money, right? To get out of this drought. It's very spiritual. It's more than just the financial loss. it's working towards a lot of unsuccessful projects, people wanting you to take on their work for them, even if it means like you were really good at it and you were getting paid. Were you getting paid well enough? Was it beneficial to you in the end? If you're getting let go and fired left and right, if it's not fair treatment, right? Understanding that is part of the witch's wound, or your witch wound, or your karmic wounds. Never taken as a true partner. Always consider the other, okay? Or always in training wheels when you're like legitimately the Queen of Swords, the Empress, like you have the power and the knowledge and you're capable, you're a leader. Being perceived as not, as a taker, as a user. Hello. 333, the Empress. 4 of Wands, pregnant with possibilities, your own project. Or you are pregnant. This seems like you're pregnant with money and a project, okay? The Empress reminds us to take responsibility, okay? 4 of Wands, why? Because you want to create this project, you want to take on this new project, or someone approaches you, a charismatic leader, you're attracting this. You're seen as the right one with this lusty card, okay? That's what they want. That's what the best wants, okay? So someone looking at you as the best, the one to lead this. Oh my gosh, I'm grabbing my Thoth Bible. Radiance tip for the Empress from the Radiant Wilds Tarot. Wow. I soften into the world to give birth to something new, grounding, fertility, earth, nurture. And we do have the Ace of Wands, my favorite reminder. Ground. Your excess activation, your energy is like Kundalini, right? With a hangman, spiritual, all the way to the crown. A new life tries to emanate as soon as you dissolve this old reality, okay? It was a abysmal, dystopian, a horse tale, right? You are not that. You are the freaking Empress. Indulge yourself today. Wear something that feels soft on your skin. Light a scented candle. Get a massage. Drink some cacao. Or listen to beautiful music. Wow. She asks you to connect to your roots and reminds you that you're not separate from the organic world around you. You follow the same cycles and are made of the same fibers. It can symbolize birth. That's why you had to let go of that. Birth and creation, whether it's literal or metaphorical. Her frequency encourages you to take care of those around you, just like a mother nurtures her children's bright glow. All right? You're about to be taken care of because you've taken care of a lot. Looks like it, right? Congrats, Pisces. Have a happy solar eclipse in Aries. Happy birthday if you're a sun in Aries. Go listen to some beautiful music, then drink some cacao or some chocolatey cacao drink. This was your initiation. Congrats. We celebrate you. 4 Wands, right? Now now it's your time to create. Creatrix, creator, okay? A lot of Venus vibes here. Mercury asserts your perspective change. It's a whole new world up here, and you're connecting to here, your heart, and that's where you're at. This is beautiful. I honor you. I honor your beautiful creative path, whatever you're about to build, whatever you're about to launch, whatever you're about to show the world. It's big. Wow, cool. All the love, all the light. Enjoy. Happy Sun in Aries, and I'll be back with more. Thank you. Leave me a message, and don't forget to subscribe if you're still here. Comment, hit the like button, hit thumbs up to support me. Share this with other Pisceans. Enjoy. Ciao.